going on? We are on day two. Day two. Looks like we have full service here. Got the phone charging. Day two of the gym. I'm in the parking lot. Want to chill here for a little bit, for just a couple minutes with you guys. I want to go over some East versus West predictions, and then I'm going to take you guys with me. We're going to go inside the gym, and we're going to work out again. Day two. I'm going to take you guys with me for this. It was a little weird. I'm not going to lie, it was a little weird because I just talk. I'm going to continue to talk to you guys. So when I'm in the gym, people are kind of looking at me because I'm just talking. But I'm not putting them on camera, so if they have a problem with it, too bad. No, whatever, go away. You know? It's like I'm not going to be one of those guys that puts a tripod in the walkway and gets all weird about it. But yeah, I'm going to talk to the chat. Like, whatever. I angled you guys way down. You were in nobody's way. So we'll see if somebody ends up having a problem with it. But this gym's pretty chill. I've known the owner for a while, and there's not many people in here, so I don't think it'll be a big problem. Anyway, what's going on? GB, Lorenzo, hey, my boy. Jake, what's going on? Lorenzo says, nice shirt. Oh, yeah, this is the shirt I got from Martine's Lisi's. Martine's shirt. I love this shirt. Everybody talking about me. DF in the house. What's going on? The main moderator, the main man, my co-cap, my partner in crime. Last night I didn't get on Twitch and stream like I had planned. I waited way too long, and I didn't get home until a little bit later than I thought I would. And DF was already asleep, and I realized I'm so far behind on working OBS because you have to run OBS to run a Twitch stream. It's a program. Anyway, I had forgot how to run it, and so we're gonna try again tonight. I'm gonna leave the gym, go to the grocery store, get some food, go home and cook, do some more chores, keep cleaning, and then we're gonna hop on Twitch. We're gonna try this again tonight. Johnny Dang in the house. There he is. Atlantis IRL. What's up, my boy? What's going on, guys? Yeah, so a little bit of a chill time. Any questions you guys have, we can answer that. I'll go over some East versus West predictions real quick, and yeah, I mean, I guess we can just talk about this comeback mode that I'm kind of getting into. Your farm's taking all the camera frame. Sorry about that. I just got I'm using this new phone holder thing that connects to like the vent in your car. I just took it out of the box and put it together, so it's kind of flimsy, but it's doing the job barely. Johnny Dang wants to know who's coming to AZ this weekend. Anybody go out to Arizona for it's Arizona State Championship? Is that the tournament? Is that this weekend? For those of you that might be wondering, inside this is water, Animal Flex, which is like a multivitamin joint support, which I take because arm wrestling destroys our joints, so I always take heavy joint support. And then I got some pre-workout. I think it's just C4 pre-workout and creatine. I would have BCAAs in there, but I ran out of BCAAs, so I have creatine in here. But as soon as I get some more BCAAs, as soon as money allows and I can afford to buy some BCAAs, I'll be buying BCAAs. Bobby Reynolds, what's up? What's going on? Baby's blood. It is pretty red. Oh, I think the C4 flavor is Hawaiian Punch. So, mogged by his own form. Sorry, guys. Sorry. There's no pump. I'm sore. So, from last night, for those of you guys that were in here last night, I can tell I'm not as sore as I'm going to be more sore tomorrow for yesterday's workout. I'm already sore, but I'm like, it's going to be it's just growing. I'm going to be way more sore tomorrow for yesterday's workout. So, it's going to be funny. Tonight, we're going to do some weight-assisted pull-ups. We're going to do some, probably some two-handed hammer curls, with a curl bar and a super curl bar. It's because it's brachialis, reverse day, and then pronation and some rising. That's what we're hitting today. So we're going to get in there and crush that in a little bit. Is Comeback Tour back to East versus West? Comeback Tour is back in shape, and we'll see. I mean, my name is pretty low. Last loss was to Tom Nelson. So I understand not getting East versus West invites. Makes sense. If I'm the owner of East versus West, would I invite a guy that, is not winning? Probably not, right? So I get it. So if I do get an invite or something or a call, awesome. Of course, I would love to have that opportunity, but I understand not getting the opportunity right now, not until I kind of get the ball rolling or kind of prove myself a little bit, But yeah, I mean, in terms of taking matches, yes, I want to get fully back in the swing of things. Um, yeah. Oh, we'll also weigh myself when we get in there. I was 336 yesterday. So I wonder, after one day I hydrated and I ate a good amount of food and I've been pretty hydrated the last couple of days or last day or two. Um, I wonder how much weight I might have swung in one day. Atlantis IRL, I'm thinking maybe so. We will tell Robert and Dexter, us fans, once you're ready. How about commentating? Yeah, I'm always down to commentate. I just don't get invites to anything, guys. If I got invited to things and whatnot, of course I'd love commentating. I love doing analytical commentary work, and like I said, I'm getting back into the swing of everything is the goal. So back into the swing of watching arm wrestling, and I mean I never stopped hosting practices and coaching and stuff, but back into I don't know getting into the popular arm wrestling and not just more with my team. You know. Hi Derek. Who do you think will win Hermes versus Morozov? Um, I picked. You know what? We're gonna do predictions. Hold on. We're gonna get there. Right now, actually, I was talking to DF with Devin's forum right there, and we're gonna go through the predictions right now. So we'll start at the basic prelim matches, and we'll work our way up through East versus West. Before I start doing any predictions, um, yeah, we'll start going through that. Steven Seagal, what's going on? I missed the Ray and Derek banter during commentating. Good to see you back, by the way. Hey, man, it's good to be back, and everything feels good. So I plan to see this one through and stick to it. I do miss Ray. I miss all the guys, man. I feel like I haven't seen everybody in a while. Devin was out here in LA a couple weeks ago, and I wasn't able to go see him. I haven't really seen any of my East versus West buddies and stuff in a while. Um, yeah, honestly, I need to. There's a lot of people I need to reach out to and check on. A lot of people that have been super good to me over the years, and I know I fall off the sport, but I also don't want them to think I don't care about them and stuff. I just get zeroed in on real life. You know what I mean? Um, Atlanta SGP says, who do you think Devin would pull before his match with Levon in 16 months? A match Devin should pull before his match with Levon in 16 months. I'm trying to think of a match that might help him prepare for Levon. Okay, so if that's what goes through my mind, a match that would prepare Devin for Levon, help prepare Devin for Levon. Now, in my opinion, Devin has to get much stronger center table to stop Levon, right? Which is like conventional arm wrestling strength, which is what we were working out last night, which is chest, which is shoulder adduction, which is internal rotation, things like this, because Levon is so strong and so powerful. No matter what, Devin's going to end up in that King's move, right? At least round one or round two, right? It's guaranteed. So we have to be able to hit the brakes, center table on ready go. We have to start applying the heavy brakes there to hopefully get the stop. But if from beginning to King's move isn't that strong, then we get right there, and then you have to try to stop him with this hitting the brakes with this much space. If you know what I'm saying, it's hard to stop something a moving freight train that fast. You have to start hitting the brakes way early. You know what I mean? So a ton of chest, a ton of everything you need, brakes, and maybe you stop the freight train before it hits the pin line, right? So I would want to see a bunch more conventional center table strength. Therefore, I'd want him to arm wrestle somebody that's going to threaten that center table strength a lot. I don't know. Let's see who fights center table really hard. Who has a ton of conventional strength at the highest level? A lot of center table, not necessarily even going to run, going to challenge directly sideways, not just going to Devin's wrist, but really going to go into him. I mean, I don't know about strength wise, but okay, Jerry goes in there. Morozov's an inside polar right-handed. He would go into Devin. Gennady would go into him. Devin impressed me last time he pulled Gennady with center table strength. So it'd be somebody that's not going to go directly into Devin's hand. That's going to challenge his center table. That's who I'd be interested in seeing Devin pull in prep for Levon. Hopefully that makes some sense. Atlantis, yeah, you had good commentating chemistry. You know who else was good? John Brzezinski. Commentating with John was fun. I had a good time with that. Todd Clauso, there he is. Great to have you back on my things to watch list. Hey, good to be here, Todd. Bobby says, thoughts on this? One guy likes to bump into bodybuilders. I've seen that guy walks around and shoulder checks people. That's funny. Jeff says next matches. Oh wow, yeah. I don't know those girls. Pass. Next one. If I really don't know either one of them, so I don't really have an opinion on it. David Baltier 9531. Yo, got a Mazurenko that needs to get some use. Well, heck yeah, man. So you're talking about a table? Because they make other stuff. They make handles and stuff like that. But I'm assuming you're talking about a table. Yeah, man. Get some use out of that thing. Kane Fontecchio. Hey, there's my co-cabinet. My boy, Kane Fontecchio in the house. What's up, buddy? Atlantis IRL. Low-key, I kind of like Hoik. DTM Demand. Cowabunga. Oh, is that Roy? What's going on? I don't know how she arm wrestles, though. Bellinger versus Merlot. Okay, Bellinger, if I remember correctly, if Bellinger's the guy I'm thinking of, he's really hard sideways. I think I've seen him lose his wrist, but even without his wrist, he's like straps and he just keeps jamming sideways. Jason Merlot is more of an outside puller, more of a low-handed outside puller. I think this could be an absolute war. With happening exactly what I just said. Jason taking Bellinger's hand, Bellinger driving sideways, if that's the guy I'm thinking of. Yeah, this has potential to be really good. I think this could be a really good match. Either Bellinger wins convincingly, or it's a war and Merlot wins. I'm a Jason Merlot fan, always have been. That's my boy. So I'm obviously going to be cheering for Jason Merlot. I haven't met Bellinger, I don't think. But if I had to put money on it, right, all favoritism and who I like out, just bet on it. I'm going to go Jason Merlot, but I think it has a lot of potential to be an absolute war. So we'll do 60-40 Merlot. All right. Atlanta says, Lucky Ones podcast with, oh, okay. I haven't watched that one. We got Merlot, says Atlantis. All right. Did you arm wrestle Anatoly, the thing that does the deadlifts in the gym? I saw you in his video prank. We did not arm wrestle. I don't even know if he knew I was an arm wrestler, because that thing was contacted from his manager. Well, a buddy of mine knows his manager, and that buddy of mine hit me up and said, "Hey, he's out in your area. You want to go film? Head down there." And then I met him and then his manager. I don't. We never mentioned arm wrestling, so I don't even know if he knew I was an arm wrestler, to be honest. Atlanta says, "Oh, Derek was in a video with that dude. That's awesome." Yeah, he was super nice. We got a chance to chop it up for a little bit afterwards. Super cool dude, humble, super nice. Anatoly, super good dude. Onlar versus Parker. Okay, so I gave this one. I just talked about it yesterday. I think I gave the nod to Parker. Yeah, I think I gave the nod to Parker, thinking that, but it wasn't. I think I did, right? Yeah, because I think Parker is going to be hitting hard. I don't know, especially with the size difference, if Auden will be able to put the brakes on Parker early enough. I think I said Parker wins this, but still like a 55-45 thing. Dude strong, yeah, right? Anatoly, yeah. I know people think he uses fake weights. In the time I was with him, those were not fake weights. There were some bumper plates on there that weren't metal, but they were just, he got them right off the rack. They were just gym plates, right? They were not fake. DF says, main card first match, Irakli versus Yoshi Kanai, right-handed. Oh, man, what a matchup. Yoshi is definitely going to lose his hand, but he's down to get, sideways. Irakli's going to take it. So we know it's going to look like. But once it starts becoming a grinder, who's going to win from there? Irakli's much younger, in better shape. Yoshi's just unrelenting with that sideways, though. Woo! Man, that's going to be a good one. This match is going to be close, too. If I had to bet, I'm going to go Irakli. I'm going to go Irakli 60-40. Okay. GP says, I wonder what Anatoly's strength on arm wrestling table. Too bad he's not interested. Yeah. You know what? I think at the end of when I was leaving, I asked him if he ever wanted to get into arm wrestling. So maybe but it was a long time ago we shot that video. But I feel like I asked him and he said something about arm wrestling. Like, no. Like he wasn't interested in it. DF says, oh, wait. Atlantis, I like Auden. I hope he wins, but I'm not so sure. Isn't that Parker dude super young and very stout? Yeah, he's bigger, and I think he's pretty explosive. I just don't know if Auden can put the brakes on him soon enough. If Auden can put the brakes on him, I think Auden is more well-rounded, and I think he can come out with the win. But can he hit the brakes early enough? Adam Warzinski and I don't think I know the other guy. Nope, I don't know the other guy. Adam Warzinski. I mean, he's local, not too far away at least. Big fan of Adam, but I can't really make a good prediction on that one. Ooh, Bishop versus Tom Holland, right-handed. They had this one in WAL, didn't they? Does anybody remember how this went in WAL when they polled? Because I'm pretty sure they've already polled years ago, right? Does anybody know how that went? I forget how that went. I feel like I can picture all lost. Okay. I mean, Tom Holland, amazing. But I think Justin's been on a tear. Obviously, I'm cheering for my countrymen. Obviously, I'm cheering for Justin. It's a buddy of mine. But I'm just trying to talk. What's the term? Objectively, just not having a favoritism. I think Justin wins. I do think Justin wins. Um, 70-30, Justin. I think Justin will just have too much hand and too much side. I think he'll have too much of everything. GP says, what do you think of East vs. West new owners and their work/management? I don't know Dexter very well. We've had a few conversations where we've still been meaning to hang out and get some lunch or something next time I'm at an event. We'd mentioned that. Robert, I've known for a while. Not super close, but I've known him since I went to the World Championships in 2000. I think he was with me both times in 2015, 2017. That's where I first met Robert Baxter. So known them. Robert's super nice guy. Always taking care of other people, and nothing bad to say at all about either one of them as a person. And in terms of how they're running East versus West, it's good. They seem to have their ear to the floor in terms of what the people want, and really trying to maintain having good matches that people are interested in, but also keeping it entertaining and keeping it hot. You know what I mean? So I like the way they're running it. I have no complaints as of right now. Anything about me not having a match is due to myself, and I completely realize that. Me losing, these are things in my control, so I'm not salty about not having matches. I get it, and I'm not even salty about not getting commentary gigs and stuff like that, because I'm not as big of a name as the guys that are getting a commentary gig. Travis has been commentating a lot longer than me. Neil Pickup, Ryan Bowen. These are guys that have had pushed the commentary and all that type of stuff, announcing way more than me. And so I get it. They have the top guys in the sport doing that. So I'm not salty about any of that stuff. I think East versus West is the present and the future, and nothing bad to say. I just need to work my way back up to getting back in with them. I'm not sure though. Holland is a beast. Yes. Short notice for Tom also, isn't it? Oh, is it short notice for him? Well, then I definitely choose Justin even more. I can say the last East vs. West pay-per-view was the best one they've ever thrown, polished and professional. Yeah. I haven't heard too many complaints about the production value or anything like that. I haven't heard the fans complaining about too much like people normally do. DF says Touye versus Mullins. Now this one, Craig Touye is amazing arm wrestler, a legend, an absolute legend in the sport. And he's a countryman. He's from the United States, so of course, I'd love to see our United States guys win. That being said, Giannis Mullins is one of the best to ever do it in the world. And I believe Craig's a good amount older than Giannis. I know Giannis is older than he looks. I know he looks really young, but I think he's older than he looks. But I don't see Craig having a lot for Giannis. And I hope I'm wrong, and I hope this is an absolute war. But if I had to put money down, I would see Giannis as kind of the heavy favorite. 70-30, I think, unless there's something I don't know, like Giannis hasn't been training or he's injured or something like that. But if it's what I think it is, then I would have Giannis as a heavy favorite. But I'm on Team Craig. Let's go, Craig. Win that for sure. Trillist Marco, what up? What up, Derek? I hope to see you on the big stage again. Big fan. Thank you, man. I appreciate the love and the support. We're gonna work our way towards it. We're back in the gym. I'm in the gym parking lot right now. We're gonna do this little predictions, and then I'm gonna take you guys with me, and we're gonna go work out for like an hour and a half. Jake Boy says, if you could choose an opponent for East vs. West, who would it be? People were asking that yesterday. I don't know. I will have a better answer for you when I'm in shape or when it's an option. I still have some proving to do and stuff like that, because it's been a while since my last win, and I have some bad losses I've had recently. So I don't know. I'll answer that question better when I'm in shape, right? If you ask me that question, I'm in the best shape ever, maybe I say a crazy name. But if you ask me that question in a month, maybe I don't say such a crazy name. You know what I mean? So I would have to. I'm not sure. I'm not sure as of right now. Corey West versus Pablo, left-handed supers. Corey. I predict Corey. Yeah, fresh for fresh. I hope they don't get injured. But I'm going to predict Corey 70-30. Corey. Just too big and too powerful. Pablo's super strong, amazing arm wrestler. I think Corey's just too big and too strong, especially fresh. GB says, you think Vitali versus Levon is as interesting as their first match? Then pulling right-handed? No. Right-handed, I wouldn't be that interested in watching it. I mean, I'll watch it, of course, but I guess I haven't seen much out of Vitali right-handed in terms of him changing or growing in the areas that I think he would need to grow to beat Levon. I haven't seen too much of that, so that keeps me not that interested in it. I would need to see some more out of Vitali, or him growing in areas that I think he would need to beat Levon. So as of right now, I wouldn't be super interested in watching it. Obviously, I would watch it, but yeah, I don't know. Match of the day, hoping for TA. Could be. If he gets that stop, he could be for sure. I work second, can't watch your lives anymore. Oh, gone but not forgotten. Well, appreciate you coming through, man. Atlanta says, did you guys watch the video about how Devin effed up Vitali's hand with the strap and just raw power? Nice. Gone but not forgotten says, depressing Ash. Watching NBA Finals? No. DF says, Cody Merritt versus Big Daddy, left-handed. I don't know how does Jerry pull left-handed? Does Jerry pull the same way left-handed as he does right-handed? I can't think of how Jerry pulls left-handed. I don't know if I've ever seen it, and if I do, I don't remember. You guys, anybody have any information on how Jerry pulls left-handed? DF saying like and sub. I appreciate you guys. If you guys hit the like button and sub and things like that, I appreciate that. You guys, thank you so much. Get a little like spike, and if you guys want to share it or anything like that, let people know I'm back to doing the YouTube thing. I need to start posting on Instagram too. Crap. Yeah. I heard Jerry's actually left-handed, or that's how he started. Oh, I did not know that. So, okay, just because I haven't seen Jerry arm wrestle left-handed, I'm going to assume Jerry arm wrestles the same way left-handed as he does right-handed. Okay. That being said, Cody Merritt versus Jerry. Cody is kind of sideways, but he pulls outside. He has a strong hand, not a ton of endurance. I could see Jerry as the favorite. If his left is as strong as his right or stronger, I could see Jerry as the favorite. Love Cody. Cody Merritt's the man. So nice. But I could see if Jerry pulls the same way, I could see it be getting into a war, getting into an endurance battle. And I don't think Cody wins an endurance battle against Jerry. Yeah, so that's with a ton of ignorance. Me not knowing how Jerry pulls left-handed and assuming he's stronger or as strong left-handed as he is right-handed. If that's all true, then he might be able to make an endurance battle, and I could see ways Jerry would win. And I know Cody's been hurt off and on over the last few years, so I'm closer friends with Cody. I'm going to cheer for Cody. I think I have Jerry as the favorite, though. Kredecha and Sprong left-handed. Woo! I mean, that match is going to be over fast, one way or the other. I think. I don't think it'll be a grinder. I mean, it's possible, but I think that match is over one way or the other pretty fast. Um, man, Tobias is so good. He's so explosive. Oh, that's so hard. That one's hard to predict. That one is hard to predict. Alex is going to be. I don't know if he's taller. They're probably about the same height. But Alex is going to be have. I'm guessing have weight on Tobias. Alex is just a bigger dude. Um, I think I'm going to go Alex. I think I'm going to go Alex on this one. But I could see it going the other way too. It's like 55-45. I'm going Alex. Um, let's see. I heard he pulls the same. Good match. Atlanta says, yeah, it's a good one. Murtaugh versus Bornman, right-handed supers. It depends. I talked about this one the other day. Someone asked me about it. It depends on what Rijkaard is going to do. If Rijkaard throws his shoulder forward, like his traditional top-tier move, then I think Murtaugh can pull him out of that. But Rijkaard's kind of been top rolling and stuff a bit. So if his top roll is crispy and he's been pushing that and prepping that, I think he has a better chance. But I think if he throws that shoulder forward against Murtaugh is going to be a little more explosive and going to blast through it. Yeah, so if I was but Rijkaard's young, he's getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Murtaugh is better left-handed. I'm definitely cheering for Rijkaard. Rijkaard's my boy. That's my boy. But if I had to bet my daughter's college fund or something, like just be impartial, I'm going to think that Murtaugh's speed is too much. But there's ways where Rijkaard can beat him for sure. I'm going to give Murtaugh the nod, but 55-45, barely the nod. Sprong's chance to come up, he was banned, wasn't he? Oh, I don't know. Kardashian, let's see. What was your break from YouTube mainly about vacation? No, just me not handling life very well. That's it. There's no good excuse, man. Stupid stuff. Stupid stuff that shouldn't be a problem. Cognave says we need you to train with Russians 2 years and forget. Dagestan 2 years and forget. that would be crazy. That'd be crazy. I got a daughter though. Ain't gonna leave the daughter. Are you still in contact with Brian Shaw? Is he still interested in arm wrestling? I have not talked to Brian in a while since my match. Since I had the match at the Shaw Classic, that was the last time I talked to Brian. I think. So we haven't talked in a while. Still, Brian's still a buddy of mine, and I'll consider him a friend. But no, we have not talked in a while. For the right arm middleweight world title, Tadzilla versus Stoika. Bogdan has been on a tear lately, and not that he's been arm wrestling slouches at all, but Tadzilla hasn't been crushing it nearly as much as he was 4 years ago, right? And he's older, and Bogdan is top tier right now. That match, if you would have asked me that like 2 years ago, Tadzilla, I would have. Bogdan is looking nutty right now. But is this going to be one of the moments where we start getting caught up in the hype because he's doing so well and just kind of overlook Tadzilla, and then Todd's like, I'm still Tadzilla, dude. Like, is that what's going to happen? I'm going Tadzilla. Fully acknowledging, though, that Bogdan is an absolute animal and right now and a very intelligent arm wrestler, and he's going hard. I'm fully acknowledging that. I'm just going to try. I'm not going to overlook Tadzilla, even though I don't feel like he's been, having the best matches. I think that maybe in this match, Tadzilla reminds us who he is, right? Yeah, that's what I'm going to predict. Still close in my mind. 55-45. Yep. Rijkaard gonna win because he's gonna pancake extra hard for this match. Maybe. Tadzilla, of course. Atlanta says, bro, Tadzilla is one of my favorites. He better win. I always go for Rijkaard also. Stoika is nasty. He's so good right now, dude. His last match, he's been so explosive. He changed as an arm wrestler. It almost seems like. The co-main event: the Gasparini versus Morozov, right-handed supers. So you guys know that I've talked about this kind of. I think Morozov, if he gets the strength, if Morozov gets the strength, maybe that includes weight or whatever, but if he gets enough stopping power, I think Morozov's pulling style right-handed is the biggest threat to Levon. What Morozov, Levon, right-handed? If he could get it's a strength thing, but stylistically and where he likes to go right-handed, I think he poses the biggest threat to Levon. Personally, I know a lot of people are going to disagree with that, but I'm just looking at it in a technical sense, right? So I'm a big fan of you know, I like both these guys arm wrestling. I'm a big fan of Morozov because he's one of the few super heavyweights at a high level that hook, that is down to pull inside and get on his bicep. That's super impressive. He barely got a win on me, but no, he destroyed me. But I really want to envision a time where Morozov's stopping power is at such a high level and there's no injuries, and that bicep holds and he starts just pulling through people, right? Is that this match? With I'm gonna say Hermes is more explosive. He's gonna be hitting outside. I'm gonna go against the grain on this one. I'm gonna go Morozov. I want to see it because I want to see Morozov be able to pose a real threat to Levon. So not only am I cheering Morozov, but I'm gonna predict Morozov. I'm gonna predict Morozov. Maybe loses wrist a little bit, straps, and eventually gets this like stop and starts reeling Hermes back, and Hermes like arm starts eventually opening up. That's what I'm gonna predict. Or Hermes could just blast through him, and Morozov's just like, man, 3-0. Like that's very possible. But I want to see Morozov win. I want to see him make a run for Levon because Morozov will fight center table. He will go into Levon's arm if stylistically. We just need him to have the strength to do it. GB says his next East or West in Monster Michael Todd hometown. I don't know what town it's in, but I believe it's in Arkansas, and that's where Mike lives. Stoica all of a sudden kind of like manifester. Yeah, Hermes. DF says the main event. This is for the right arm heavyweight world title. Monster Michael Todd versus Petrenko. Michael Todd versus Petrenko. Mike won't have any jet lag. Town event. Am I back? You guys, I think someone tried to call me. Am I back? Can you guys hear me? Sorry. Wait, is this working still? Can you guys, is this working? I got interrupted. Okay. All right, sorry. I don't. Michael Todd versus Petrenko. Petrenko is more well-rounded, and just he's younger, less injuries, things like that. He has the ability to go more places. He is a smaller person than Michael Todd. Michael Todd obviously has a King's move and has a press. Can Michael Todd's King's move keep Petrenko out? Can Petrenko generate enough force to get through Michael Todd's King's move? Petrenko's a unit. He is so strong. I'm gonna give it to Michael. I'm gonna give it to Michael Todd. You know what? I'm going monster on this one. I think Mike hits the brakes. I think he's able to tire out Petrenko. I think Petrenko tries to make amazing moves, but I think in the end he gets caught up in the King's move, and I don't think he gets through it. Yep, that's my final prediction on that. I think Petrenko falls victim to Michael's King's move. I think maybe he gets like round 1 or round 2 on Mike, and then Mike tightens up, hits the brakes, beats Petrenko. Yep, I'm gonna stick to that. I'm gonna stick to that one. All right. Oh, Zilla in the chat, what's going on? GP says you Alazon, right, is good enough. Ooh. is good enough for Matt Mask. That would be interesting to watch. Um, this one, I think Michael Todd will probably get him if he comes in probably peaked. He's bigger than Petrenko, yeah. There's also I have a feeling you were live. That's why I ended. Oh, you called me? Jeez. It didn't even show me who called. Someone called and hung up. Which east or west polar is closest to where you live? I don't know. I mean, who has had east versus west matches? Did David have any in Cal? David had one, right? Or Arson? Did they have east versus west matches, or was that the tournament? Because I got like Arson and David. I think they had east versus west matches. If not in California, I don't think anybody has. Arizona would be John Brzenk and Joseph Moranto. So that's like 6 hours away. Merlot? No, he's East Coast. He was like New Jersey, or he's near Marcio Barbosa and all them. All right, all right. Let's go. You guys got any more things you want to talk about before I go walk in this gym? Finish this. Let's go get it. All right. Headphones have been charging. My Beats. Oh man, of course, like 3 cars pull in right when I'm getting ready to go in. Where is Mike Aiello? Mike's a New York guy. All right, let's get you guys off this little clip thing here. There we go. Unplug you. Put my phone case around you. Sorry, don't hang up on you. There we go. Put the headphones in. Hopefully this just wirelessly connects with you guys. Alrighty. How's that sound? Does it sound different? You guys are in my headphones now? Is it bad? Is it a big difference? Or does it sound the same? It sounds better. It sounds a bit better at the moment. I wonder if it's, hopefully it's coming through my, not coming through my phone, coming through my headphones. Okay, grab the water. I think I have everything I need. All right. Hey Derek, how you feeling after yesterday's games? I am sore. Bro, finally remembered his password. Ugh. All right. Getting the gym bag. I think I got all my stuff. Oh, I even brought a power bank, but I don't think my phone's in die. It's fully charged. All right. Whew. Walking in the gym. Big Clips. What's up, Derek? What do you think about this manifester guy? I haven't watched too much. I need to watch more. That's the guy with like the long hair that screams a lot. I need to watch a lot more. I haven't done. I'm just getting back into the swing of the sport and starting to watch some stuff. So don't really have an opinion yet. Carolyn, what's going on? I'm definitely sore. What up, man? Yeah, I'm definitely super sore from yesterday, and I'm gonna be more sore tomorrow. I'm gonna reach max soreness tomorrow. I can tell. You're at 100% battery, pretty much. I'm at 84%. It was on the charger the whole time I was talking to you guys. All of a sudden, Manifester's a beast, yeah. How about Devin versus AJ Saturday? If Devin can get to the straps and get control AJ, if Devin takes AJ lightly again, it'll be bad. Screaming is cringe. The last one, 31. Same in here. Oh. 309, 608, yes. So I'm doing pull-ups. Weight system. Get my little station set up here for you guys. It's nice though because they got this new rubber mat or like flooring, and so foam doesn't slip and slide, which is nice. Oh, let's go check the weight first. Let's see where we're at. Turn the camera on. There we go. I'm doing it old school. Not this one, over 300. So yesterday was 336. Let's balance this thing. Right about there, actually. It's pretty good. Oh, 337. Only a pound. Yeah. Do a little bit more. Manifestors are free, so they're pretty crazy like fish to beat. Clean cam lens. Let's see. Best I got. Alright. Big finger, rubbing on cam, then shirt dry. Alright, let's try DF. Oh, you got a smudge there. Let me get that for you. Alright, that's as clean as it's getting. Alright, pull-ups. We're gonna do some weight assisted pull-ups. This is still week 1, workout number 1 on brachialis. So I haven't done any kind of curling motion yet. Should do full weight assisted first. Oh my gosh, I feel it in my chest. Oh. Feels good, but feels good to get blood in my arms. Oh, things are next. What's up, sir? I don't know if that's just dog walk things. Push it through nothing. What you're suffering looks like a packed weekend of events. East versus West. The fan cleaning works can clean work great. Looks less soft. Zilla hiked on the view. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Getting back into pull-ups because like pull-ups, especially neutral grip ones, really hit my brachialis pretty rough. So definitely gonna tax me a lot. What's Chance doing though? I don't know about things in the gym to pull-ups. Tell him I said that. Then we'll go a little less assist. For set number 2. I'm drinking some water. Yeah, it's crazy. I can feel my chest still sore from yesterday, stretching as I'm doing pull-ups.
We'll keep it at sets of 10 for now. Probably do 2 more sets. I think I might keep it around that weight, maybe go a little less assists for today. Let's see. Chance seems to be dabbling, not that serious anymore. Then, thanks. Ninja back. Let's work out 2. Just pulled up. All right, have a good one. Chance won his last 2 street matches at the Natty Bros. Chance the Beast. Joe Nilo, there he is. How fat I am. Out of breath and being pulled. Didn't Chance just have a super match with Tom Nelson? Yeah, he won. Let's see, Chance commit. I don't know if Chance. No, he did commit for a little while. When he was in Sweden and stuff, he was pretty committed. I'm going to my own push-ups and pull-ups. Feel motivated at home. Attaboy. Let's see. Yes, Aaron Smith. Oh, wow. I'm doing my online class at Zoom and bored out of my mind. What do I find? We find me streaming a workout. That is my sister. For those of you guys wondering who Aaron Smith is, that is my one sibling. Chance beat Nick. Chance broke the pin line twice. He got 20 to break in the match for Paris Day. Chance out of Gummy Bears. He was super committed. Yeah, she's my only sibling that we know of. Let's try. Gosh, man, I'm already getting pumped just from that. All right. Yeah, we'll go on this. We'll go 150. Was that 160? Okay. Oh, oh. Oh. Not buff yet? Not yet. Sorry, I'm starting to shake and be out of breath. Chance dropped to 85 kg that we know. Really want you to come work out with me. Well, we wouldn't be doing the same workout, sister. You can come to the gym with me, but I doubt you'd be doing an arm wrestling workout. Lana says, I think we need a rematch with Tom Nelson. Your last match was terribly ripped. I was always pushing the best. Nah. I mean, I'm down to a match with Tom Nelson, but I don't blame the reffing. I should have been stronger. It's my fault. Joe says I need to add 100 pounds more in my pull-ups so I can lift the extra weight up to goals. Karen says, Menace, I heard Tom only won because Derek double foul. It's always my fault. Yeah, I forgot about it too. I'm with Atlantis, so I don't want to talk about it. I want you to destroy that match, please. I know, I got a few wins I got to get back. Please. I was going to do 4 sets. I might stop there, though. If I keep going, I don't know if I have anything left for just regular curls. This is blowing my arms up. I need to go do curls right now. Yeah, we should go do curls. 3 sets of pull-ups, not 4. Okay. Let's see. How do I do this? I might just do machine curls. I think. I don't know. What do you think? I'm gonna do a hammer curl version for range. I'm gonna take a bar. So I'm gonna go set it right now. Okay, Psycho Foundation check. What's up? Is this what you lift weights for? Is this what you left me for? Thank you, man. I appreciate the super chat, man. Well, you know what? Oh, we can't go in the vault. I forgot the vault cuts on my service. All right, well, we're gonna do curls on the preacher machine now. Let's see. Sure, my master be cool is good sport virgin. Probably 100 pounds, 110 pounds. So Christian, all right. Uncle Joe. So it says, Derek the Larson, Dallas, Megan Mike, Rachel B. Time, good buddy. Kevin, who's ahead of Thomas, and that you like to pull next year, Derek. I don't know. I'm really not thinking about who I'm trying to match up with at all. I'm just trying to show up and win the battle for the day. Yeah. I mean, there's a big long list of people that are listen, but yeah, we have a ways to go. Of course, I think at matches. This is day two. Day two. I'm not writing names down in blood yet. All right. Get a drink of water. We're going to get into this. Actually, I have an idea. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do set curls, hammer version. Yeah. I'm done using that. All right. Those of you guys who don't know, oh, another super chat from Zilla. Better see this activity consistently. I mean, that's what I'm going for. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you for the turn on super chat, Zilla. Lap 43, you guys. If you get a chance, Zilla has a super match on Saturday. Who's live streaming it? Is Benji going to be live streaming it, Devin? You guys get a chance. Zilla is my buddy Devin on my team. You guys watch his match. He's going against this young phenom guy, AJ. Super good. Zilla should win. He should win. Karen said, well, so, yeah, some point we're going to cross that path. You said that big guy who's breaking records looks like a good prospect. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Seeing you at the gym, making me want to work out and going to my table. Attaboy, Joe. I got you, Derek, with H games with M names. Yes, exactly, Karen. Live here, live, Weaver, top. Playing for East or West End sometime. It just depends on them. Yeah, if I get in shape and they want to invite me, of course, I have to work my way up there and I understand that. Okay. All right, everybody's talking about the curls. Here we go. Let's go. Get our first set in. Now, these are a curl version I invented. We'll get that done. So, I like these because it's bent over. You get bent over row position, but it leaves the arm dangling, and so the arm does all the work. Now, there's a palm up version that I like to do. It's my favorite, but there's also a hammer version. So, it's still a full range bicep or brachialis curl, but I don't know. It's good. I was going to do a full range curl anyway, so that's what this is. So, we get a wide stance. This is just 30 pounds warmed up. The goal is to keep my elbow moving forward and curl it up to my temple, about that height. All right. Stop it after each rep. Oof, my arm's shaking. I'm gonna do a left-handed version. How angle you guys a little over there. Ooh. Sorry, my bag's in the way. Okay, first time, 30 pounds. That feels pretty good. We're gonna go up. Let's jump up to 50. 50 pounds. Sorry. All right. Got the 55s. Screw it. Catch up with you guys. Self-manager, probably top 2 up-and-comers in California. Probably. I didn't think about that, but probably. Who broke the pro record? Elias Levanto is the guy's name. I don't know who that is. That was 24. Devin's like 33. Is he working out with Julius Maddox or is that someone else? Julius Maddox is a bench god. Super awesome. I think there's a video of Julius in his gym lifting these dumbbells down here. These are 330 or 380 pound dumbbells, something like that. They're crazy. They were like the world's heaviest pair of dumbbells for a while. Okay. Let's try to get a second set in here. I like to keep doing sets of 10. Now, last night when we were doing our chest workout, chest fell off because during, like I said, I haven't been lifting, but I've been arm wrestling. Arm wrestling uses some chest, but barely any tricep, and not super direct chest. Chest is applied through different joints, so it's not like 100% isolated chest. So pushing workouts are going to be really rough. Now, pulling workouts like this one, hammer curl or bicep curl, these shouldn't have fallen off insanely. I'm definitely going to weak route them, but it shouldn't have fallen as far as the pushing workouts, right? So I think my best ever at this one, the hammer curl, was just like, I think I got to 100 for 6. Although I'm not going to try that tonight. But I should be able to, at least right-handed, 75, 80s would be, but my condition is pretty bad, so I don't know. We'll see. This pull-up stick around at me. But 75, 80s should be doable. Right-handed, left hand falls off before the right hand does. So we'll see. Let's try these 55s. Wide stance, so the arm's kind of in the middle of my frame. Stop the weight. Elbow goes forward up to hopefully the temple. Here we go. All right. 10 reps is a lot. I usually do sets of 6, so 10 is a ton for me. I'll switch this over to left hand. Try to bring you guys with me over here. See how the left does. Okay. Sorry for cursing. Oh, that last one was rough. Let's see. Yeah, look at Elias later. His dumbbells are Derek wrist curls for reps. Armenian arm wrestler, what if? I was talking about Elias still. Later, hydration check. Good point, dude. Oh, man. Before I start my little Apex lead myself, took a long break. It's fun, man. I'm gonna have a good time at it. Okay, so those 55s, got it for 10. Barely got it for 10 left-handed. Right-handed, I maybe have 12 to 13 in me. So this is where we start getting 2 different dumbbells. Actually, I might just keep this 55 here left-handed. Let's go for let's grab a 70. Let's grab a 70 for the right hand. 1 second. All right. Still fat. Still might take a second. Catch my breath. Derek adding some Celtic sea salt, lemon, and tad drops of maple syrup. Homemade electrolyte game. I have not. What's your version of homemade drink, Derek? Water. Water, and then before I come over here, I have a little drink I have in my car, which is like multivitamins, pre-workout, creatine, and usually BCAAs. Not perfect, yeah. Not anywhere near it, for sure. Oh. 70s. I don't know how many of these I'll be able to get. We will see. What do you guys think? And then after this, we're going to do flat bar reverse curls. And then we might go into partials. I'm not sure. Or just straight into formation. Oh, there we go. All this burps out. Okay. Yeah, once again, I appreciate all the love and all the super chats. More than you know. Times have been rough, so I really appreciate it. Okay. Here we go. Let's try this. Yeah, normally, if I'm by myself and I wasn't streaming with you guys, I listen to music, and I try to listen to at least one full song between sets, so like 2, 3.5 minutes between sets. Derek, you and Nick's running the best YouTube game. So glad using your skills again. Your lives are so good. You're spreading the game train. No, Nick's super cool. I don't think I've watched any of his lives or anything like that, but love that dude. We met and hung out. Helped in that match at the First Shot Classic. He hurt the top, just lawless. Okay. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Okay. We got 70s, right? 70s, 75s. Under 70s. Yeah, 70s. Okay. Carolyn making the support always. Oh, she gets out memberships. Oh, Carolyn, 5 memberships. Get you guys W in the chat for Carolyn. Everybody say thank you, Carolyn. You're amazing, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Carolyn. You are awesome. You are amazing. Thank you for always supporting me. These ones are for Carolyn. Here we go. These are for Carolyn. 1, Carolyn. 2, Carolyn. 3, 4, Carolyn. 5, Carolyn. 6, Carolyn. 7, Carolyn. 8, Carolyn. 9. One more for Carolyn. Here we go. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you. Oh, 5 memberships. Thank you so much. Let me know where I get BP157. Someone help out. Boy, Randy. If you got it, bro. We gotta find white. Oh, white wolf. Oh, gosh. All right, let's try to get these left-handed reps. Yeah, I can't wait to get in a little bit better shape so I'm not dying after each set. Whew. All right. Okay. Let's see. Let's try to get time. Here we go. Yeah. 10 is like my limit right now, left-handed. Oh, another super chat. Oh. It was Joe Neal with $30 super chat. Thank you, sir. Canadian, 30 Canadian. $10. Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate the support, man. Joe Neal always been around, man. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. I'm gonna switch to a flat bar reverse growth. I'll do something in your name, Joe. Thank you, man. Whew. 8:46. We have an hour and 15 minutes before the gym closes. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the next exercise, so we can really get some focus on pronation and rising. All right. All right. Just as I like seeing you back in the gym, brother. The same struggle, being consistent. And 3 weeks, no misses this time. All right, boy. That's hilarious, dude. I don't know where I'm gonna stand for these. Try to consider it not force everybody else in my shot. Um, Alright, so we're gonna do it. They have pre-made crowbars. I'm just gonna use these for now, to get one. We'll work our way across the rack for now. Starting with the ledge. Trying to stay full range. Trying to stay fully pronated, so palm down, and not supinate in at all. So overly pronated is the goal. And we'll do minimal rest. Work our way across the first rack, the whole rack. I think there's five different ones to it. So that was just five. This is a 10 if I on each side. Right. You can see in here. There, if you're at the gym and that's what's up, they're nice for movements only. So way to go. It's more hydration. So if you're throwing down the gym, this is mega gains. But our formation and technique talk is gold medals. So we do the neutral grip pull-ups, right? To hit brachialis, and it's a compound lift. It's going to incorporate your lat and use stabilization as well. So it's a great warm-up lift, and it hit a lot of the same muscles I'm going to be hitting today. Cool, right? Compound lift. I don't do a ton of super compounded lifts. That's one of the few. Then we did full range hammer curls, single arm, because I'm doing full range right now because I'm getting back into the swing of things. We're doing higher rep, a little bit lower weight to try to build muscle mass, start building those muscle fibers, and start getting this conditioning of my arms underway. So we did full range and not partials. Now we're doing flat bar reverse curls. People and a lot of arm wrestlers don't understand how important it is to be strong in a reverse capacity, but also in your wrist extension. And reverse curls on a flat bar make you maintain the wrist straight. So your wrist wants to dip as you do the curls, right? So you're maintaining it straight so the wrist doesn't dip, which helps work your wrist extensors. The reason wrist extensors are important is because your wrist extensors and your wrist flexors are what are the driving force for rising and for sinking. Ulnar deviation and radial deviation. Those are the muscles that converge in your wrist for rising and for sinking. And in general, the stronger you get, antagonist muscles, the stronger the other ones, protagonists, I get the names mixed up. But the stronger you get your tricep, the more potential your bicep has for things like that, right? Your body seeks out natural balance. And so you want your cupping to be strong, get your wrist extension strong as well. And they go hand in hand. Arm wrestlers get so hyper focused on trying to cup and do your standard lifts that they overlook stuff that's balanced, so you don't get injured, so you have a longer career, right? Always adding balance. So pretty much every day that I lift, you guys are gonna see me do a lift that's more balance oriented. It's not necessarily about normal strength for arm wrestling. It's about building fundamental balance and health in the arms, so I can last longer, so my arms don't break down. Anyway, here's the explanation for why I'm doing reverse curls and why I do a lot of reverse curls. Okay, here we go. Let's do a couple more sets. Okay. All right. There's two more curl bars to work our way through. One of them is 85 pounds, and the other one is 105 pounds. Now, if you guys have been following me for a while, then you know that I was getting up to like, what did I get to, like 155, 160 reverse curls. But this is reverse curls day one. So we're starting light and working our way up. Here we go. So this is 85. One more set. Okay. I'm gonna do the 110 pound one. Going down to reverse curls. Sorry, breathing hard. These are way better than rubber weights for live training. Power low, Yoda. I like French curls, reverse curls. Good for breakouts. Yeah. And like I said, it's good for like the static wrist extension. Man, look at these grays. Look at these grays in my beard, guys. We're getting there. We are getting there. So we have three or four people in the entire gym besides myself. That's what's awesome about this gym. Okay, I want to try to get 10 more reps with 110 pounds. I should be able to. It shouldn't be a problem. But let's see how taxed we are. Yes, a little pumped up. Nothing too crazy. That's not flex. It's a little bit of a pump. Oh. All right, here we go. Go drink the water first. Water. All right. Here we go. Trying to get a little adrenaline going for this one. Okay. Here we go. Oh, sorry, it's 105. I said 110. Oh. Here we go. Oh. 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 Jeez. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah. Carlo, I'm happy I'm back at it again, too. Sorry, my hands are shaking, guys. This is the gym. There's nobody over here right now, so I'll show you guys. People leave their weights on the bench. There's the big rack. Preacher machine, things like that. Something you kind of need. Heavier dumbbells over there. That's where I was doing the hammer curls. I got Smith rack, things like that. There's this one guy that just left. He has no those. I mean, there's no other way to put it. Those assholes that take like 4 different machines and leave the weight. Like they'll leave their water bottle, this machine, their towel at that machine. This dude had like 3 different machines going, and he left the weight on all of them, and he left. That's when you saw me like randomly laughing. He just left everything and just dipped. So that's the weight on the bench. Somebody came over in this machine and used it after him, so they took the weight off. They just left everything. I guess he just like owns the place. People are such assholes, dude. Like, it should be interesting up after me. Who are you? Oh my gosh. It's gonna be full stack pull downs, adding weights to full stacks in no time. Yeah. Thank you, Carolyn, for membership. Yeah, Carolyn, that's awesome, man. Ma'am, that you gifted everybody this membership. Thank you so much. Okay. What time is it? 9:01. We have 59 minutes for this gym closes. I need some pronation now. Let me holler at you guys about pronation. So I break pronation down into two different types of pronation. There's defensive pronation and offensive pronation. Now, on the first pro day of the week, which is today, I do defensive pronation. Now, this is going to be the pronation you've seen most people do, the most common form of pronation, which is going to be palm up to thumb up, palm up to thumb up, right? I call that defensive because you start with a match like this, and every time you're like this, you're on defense, right? Trying to stop somebody. Offensive pronation would be thumb up to palm down, thumb up, palm down. Now, the range of motion for pronation would be palm up to palm down. But arm wrestlers always train palm up to thumb up, palm up to thumb up, what I call defensive pronation. Now, when you do defensive pronation, there's like 5 different muscles at play. There's a lot of different muscles that help you do defensive pronation. Like your brachialis and a bunch of different muscles help you go from palm up to thumb up. They help your pronator teres. Now, offensive pronation, palm or thumb up to palm down, there's only like one muscle, right? It's just your pronator teres for most of the pronator quadratus a little bit, but for the most part, it's your pronator teres by itself. So everybody's weaker at offensive pronation than you are defensive pronation. So tonight, defensive pronation. After you're done with that, we'll do some rising. Now there's a few ways I can hit defensive pronation. I could do it with a martial arts belt down to a low pulley. Or I have a pronation machine over there that I haven't used in a while. I like the pronation machine more for offensive pronation than I do for defensive pronation. So I'm thinking we'll do martial arts belt on a cable rowing machine. We'll do that for defensive pronation right now. Now, you guys might be wondering why we only did 3 lifts. Normally there'd be at least 1 more lift. And on my other days, there would be 2 more lifts. The reason we stopped at 3 is for 1, time constraints. 2, the first week back. But 3 is that pronation work uses a lot of the exact same muscles as hammer curl day, right? Brachialis, all that stuff. They're pretty much the same. So to go from doing 5 exercises on brachialis to pronation work, which is also brachialis, doesn't make a ton of sense, right? So I shorten up the amount of lifts. Martial arts belt, which every arm wrestler should have. Sorry, trying to set the guys down. Take the martial arts belt, loop it through a curb here. I'll get a better angle for you guys. So, it's way too heavy. We'll just start up here, 20 pounds. And you'll see how much of this is brachialis, right? We'll do it 1 hand at a time. Yeah, I could cheat it, I guess, and do 2 hands at the same time, and just have it going over the side of my hand like this, and just do this, right? But I don't like doing heavy pronation above my wrist. I like doing heavy pronation around my wrist. They're 2 different, right? So we're gonna do 1 arm at a time, and we're gonna set the strap the way it would be like a strap would be set on you in an arm wrestling match, right? So put my thumb through the belt. I intersect the belt right here. Then the belt goes around through my hand. I'll show you guys. So I have something to hold on to. And now I am palm up. I choke down a little bit, keep myself vertical. So now the pressure is going to be on this strap that's around my wrist. And I'm going to go from palm facing me to thumb up. First, you get tension, I lean it back. Right, so I can get my leg out of the way. Tension. Hopefully the forearm stays pretty vertical. And then you pronate through the wrist to get thumb up. And back down. Now, I'll try to get it's going to be a little shaky, but I'll try to give you guys an in-person view. Start with the arm here, vertical here, and then we curl back. Like this. All right. And then we'll do it both hands. Now the reason I'm not doing full range on the arm part is because we've already hit brachialis. The pronator teres is what I'm trying to get full range, or good range on, right? Palm up, thumb up, palm up, thumb up. That's the range I'm worried about, right? Not the hammer throw range. Now, Derek, wouldn't it be better if you isolated your arm on something and just pronated it? No, not at all. Your pronator teres, the big one that goes here and it connects here, separates into 2. The one that separates above, the connection that separates above your elbow, makes it a forearm or an elbow flexor. So pronator teres aids in elbow flexion. because it aids in elbow flexion. The best way to activate it would be to have elbow flexion present. If my arm is sitting on a table or something and I'm just rotating, I'm using no elbow flexion at all. Got it? Okay, I do left hand. Any questions about what I said? Sorry, I was kind of talking, not reading a lot. Also, some donation with meat, potatoes, karate belt. Here you have a table there in 2 days. So this is so fun. You're stream. Thank you, Karen. Doing a good man, good job at the end of the weekend. I win. Oh, you must talk to somebody else. No throw machine. Thanks, buddy. Agree. 2 lost round 3. Who's doing 2 just over there? Okay, let's do a little heavier with it. We're at 20 pounds. Let's go to 50 pounds. All right, there we go. Ooh. Gonna be sore tomorrow. I can feel the pumping off through here. That's right where I wanted it. So, there's a long paragraph. So it says, oh, talking to each other. Oh, this Jessica. I was like, Jessica, what are you talking about? Long time ago when I first started arm wrestling, I posted that I needed a martial arts belt. And a buddy of mine owns a taekwondo studio. But he's like, oh, I got belts, man. And he said, I need some belts for some students that never came and picked up their belt. We paid for them, they never got it. And they're embroidered. So I gave me 2 belts. One's Jessica Worthington. I don't know who the other one, I can't remember, it has a different name on it. But these are super high quality, like really thick belts. Because I also ordered belts off Amazon. They're really cheaply made and like almost like cut your hand. These are like actual from a dojo belts. So they're way higher quality, way thicker, especially when I first got them. But now they're nice and worn in. They conform to my hand pretty good. But yeah, Jessica Worthington. Your belt wants good use. Sorry, you never win. Derek, you want to know if it takes some excellence and hate over the phone? Probably some kid. I think he taught kids. So at some point, but I got this belt probably at least 10 years ago. So, I don't know. All right, let's go left hand. Oh, gosh, there's so much weaker than my right. Form started breaking down left-handed just now. I think you answered most of my question. All I heard was really quick. And Jessica. Sorry, I'm burping a lot. Oh. Okay. Let's do one more set of this. A little heavy. And then we'll go do some wrist extension work. That's done. And then we'll bounce. That was on 50 pounds. Let's go. Let's just do 60. Let's go a little heavier. I think when I'm in shape, I'm doing it with like 100, 90 to 100, but we're not there right now. I'm gonna get some water. What are you guys doing tonight? You got 8 people, 19 likes. I appreciate that, guys. If you're in here and you haven't hit the like button, I appreciate you guys with that. Also, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Once again, we're going to be trying to stream on Twitch tonight. So you have to give a share the Twitch stream. We're going to do it tonight because right after here, I'm just leaving here, going grocery store, get stuff for the hamburger helper. Oh, yeah. I'm just getting back into cooking, trying to get my life on track. So I do hamburger helper. I get the leanest ground beef I can. I make 2 boxes with it. I double up the protein. So I think I use 4 pounds of lean ground beef. And then I get a bag of frozen veggies or some kind of veggie and I'll dump it in the hamburger helper. So there's lean protein, red meat is what I get with heavier nutrients, some carbs, some stupid noodles, and then some veggies. Which, for a dude balling on a budget, I wanted to cook everything in one pot. Put some hot sauce on that thing. Look, it's a little, yeah, this pump. Imagine in a couple months, it'll start getting big. I wonder, I got a question for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to keep going live when I go to the gym. Now, the problem is, I don't know, my gym time varies, you know? It's always been like, okay, yeah, I'll finish this and this and this at home, okay, get ready and go to the gym about now. Like, there's no exact set time. So that means if I go live every time I go to the gym, my times are going to be random. Now, assuming that my times are going to be random, do you think, because I don't want to lie to you guys and say I'm going to be live at a certain time and then not be live at that time. I wonder if it'd be better if my gym's about a 10-minute drive from my house. If I know I'm not going to go to the gym for some reason, like it's already preset, I had something I had to do that day, I'll try to post maybe in communities that, okay, no gym stream tonight. But if I know I'm going to the gym, then maybe when I'm walking out of the house, like I'm all dressed to the gym, I'm walking out of the house, I'll open the door, that's when I post, hey, heading to the gym, I'll be live in 10 minutes. Will that help you guys? If there's like a 10 to 15 minute heads up? I can probably offer that if I do it right when I'm heading out. 10, 15 minute heads up before I go live. I don't know if that would help you guys. Yeah, we're at 101 minutes into the stream now, and I'm at 50% battery. All right. Okay. Let's get this set. Maybe I'll get to the point where I'm super consistent with the time I go to the gym. But for right now, I'm just happy going to the gym, like just making it happen. So if I can get to the point where I can stick consistently to the exact time, I will let you guys know. And what do you guys think about these live streams of me working out? I mean, do you like these? Prefer this? Would you prefer more of the podcast me sitting at home? Do you want both? Is this worth you watching? Let me know what you guys think. I'm really trying to get feedback if this is worth it. That means I could go live like 6 times a week. Or would you guys prefer some kind of videos or something? Edited videos. Okay. Here we go. Come in. Wrap it around. Pull out all the slack. Vertical. Put the strap, the pressure on the bottom strap. The moment my elbow comes back and arm starts slanting, the pressure stops going on this bottom strap and starts going up in my hand, which is not what I want. I want to keep the pressure on the bottom strap. So I've got to keep the forearm as vertical as I can throughout the whole process. Okay. Here we go. I think 8 is it. Uh, uh, no risk it, no red. Oh, man. You answer my question. Try lives at taxis and things. Okay. Carry them. Derek, so good you're doubling up your gains and dealing with less drama here this time, which seems to be your preferred gym. Gym line is best of both worlds and keep travel lovers either reading or getting inspired by your lifts. Whatever is best for you and fun thing. I enjoy these. It's easy. It's way easier than editing videos. I wish you guys knew how many lifting videos I have on my phone. And when I would record the videos, the best of intentions of making a whole YouTube video and releasing it, and it just never made it to the editing floor. Like hundreds and hundreds of clips I have on my phone of me lifting. And sometimes I'd release on Instagram or something like that, but most of the time they never saw the light of day. So I'm like, oh, this can be a heavy lift. This will be interesting. Let me record this PR. I'm gonna set my phone down and record it. I maybe post on Instagram or I just show it to my team. Now that's one thing that sucks is that by live streaming, I won't be getting any videos for my team or for Instagram. It'll just be live streamed. So I might have to figure something out about how to do that. All right, so I got 8 right-handed. Let's see in the chat. I got 8 right-handed. How many can I get left-handed? Same weight, which is 60. Yeah, 60 pounds. Any guesses? I'll go as hard as I can before breaking form. I got 8 right-handed. Give me some guesses in the chat. Yes, how many reps am I gonna get before it starts breaking down? 8 right-handed. How many left-handed? This keeps it interesting to me. Okay. Nobody wants to guess. Fine. No. Sorry. Let's figure it out. All right. Seven. Thank you, Roy. I appreciate you guessing. Let's see if we can beat that without cheating. Sometimes the left just shows up and presses me, but most of the time it does not. Okay, come on, here we go. 1, 2. boy's kind of right. I kind of failed on the 8. So technically I did 7, which I'm happy with the form. And on 8, I didn't get it all the way over. So 7 is a good guess. I thought I was gonna do 6. So whew. Oops. 261, 328. What is that? Huh. All right, so done with pronation for right now. Let's go do some wrist rolling, which is fun. I like that. I enjoy that. And because we already did reverse curls, wrist extension is not that crazy. Take that. Put Jessica Worthington strap back in the bag. Whew. You guys want to see my little armrest in the area? All right, so that's where we're doing faults right here. Put down a couple machines. Here's my table and pulley, my pronation machine, and my grip machine. So I'm not going to use the table and pulley right now. So there's a table, but we will be using this. So new wrist extension, meaning we're going to roll this thing up. Right now it's at 325. You know what really inspires me in this gym? Mark Wahlberg and The Rock staring at me. Nothing gets me fired. I'll take that. Mark Wahlberg and The Rock holding me down. Oh, sorry. Oh. So the decision was between doing rising or doing, that's traditionally what I would do. Now, if you guys were listening to me talk earlier, rising or radial deviation, radial deviation is, there's no specific rising muscle. There's no one muscle that controls rising. It is, 3 extensors and 2 flexors, or 3 flexors and 2 extensors. I forget, it's 3 and 2. But either way, these muscles on the back, on the front, they converge up into your wrist, up into the rising part right here, right? And then they come together. And that's what controls rising. So, in terms of heavy lifting, it is my idea, my belief, that if I'm going to train actual just strict rising, I will be doing lightweight, high reps. Because all I'm trying to do is get those muscles to converge together and work together. So it's more for like a compound lift to get them moving. Now, if I want to do direct strength gains, doing heavy cupping and heavy extension, well, those are the muscles necessary to control rising. Makes sense to me, right? So that's what I'm have been doing lately, and the risings are feeling pretty good. So, in case you're wondering why Derek's not doing rising right now, I am working wrist extension, which in turn will strengthen my rise. All right, let's walk the dog. We walk it back down slow and back up. Actually, we can do one more. It's getting slippery. Yeah. Okay, so we got 3, but you can see how red my hands are, and it shows it. All right. Now, okay. How many reps? Oh, the comeback is real and elastic tendon getting humor for weight. Heck yeah, cupping. Do some work on the table. It's not in the program yet. We're not going to break the program. Fancy machine. I just use flat bar as far. Also, I'm trying to leave this stroll. I got to try it again. Wear gloves, bro. So, in this gym, there's no chalk allowed. Makes sense. He doesn't want the mess chalk. But we have a sneaky solution. Chalkless grip. So, take this. Got this from Leroy Walker, you guys. DF, actually, can you post a link to Chalkless grip, at least for Instagram, please? So, you put a little bit on your hand. You guys can't even see it, can you? There's some on my hands right here in the middle. You take that. You rub it in. And it feels like I have chalk on my hands now. But no chalk. No mess. Here we go. Oh my gosh, so much easier. Here we go. Thank you, DF. Yes, if you guys are wondering where I work out at and you're going to come visit me, this is Powerhouse Fitness in Yucaipa, California. Or just Powerhouse Gym. Oh, sorry, Powerhouse Gym Fitness Center. Whatever. You know what I mean? It's a thing called Powerhouse. That's okay. Carolyn, I just explained what it helps with strong wrists. You're not listening, Rico. Someone break it down. Everything I just explained. Wrist extension. This is what this works. This works wrist extension. Right, because I'm rolling it back. So wrist extension. Wrist extension. Your wrist extensors converge and they help with radial deviation or rising. And they also help with sinking or ulnar deviation, right? The stronger you get your cupping, the stronger you get your wrist extension, the stronger your wrist rise will be. Yes, also, I'd like to thank Golden Grip for sponsoring me and sending me out this piece of equipment. DF, can you also please tag Golden Grip? You guys, I believe my discount code, EVW Derek, still saves you 15% off anything on that website. Oh. Yeah, guys, so Golden Grip sent me this machine. Awesome machine. You guys are going to see it in a lot of my videos. Derek, I'm so sorry. I'm not working. I had to do something for someone real quick. As well as I think so, I'll give everyone that tries the lead rest. So we're out to the grocery store back now. Get a lot of different food. So a good deal. There we go. DF sharing the Golden Grip link, you guys. That's where I got this from. This is a pronation machine, supination machine, and wrist curling machine. Awesome. Awesome thing to have that is stationary. It's great work. Oh. Okay, well, that's 3 sets of wrist extension. Now, if I wanted to try to do some stuff here, what can I do today on the table? I mean, I have stuff like this Mazurenko strap, put to pulley. It's just a loop. Put it around your hand here. You just do little partials, things like that. It's just gonna hit the same muscles we just hit. So I never understood why people. No, I understand, but I never gelled with people that think that they have to have an arm wrestling table in order to train for arm wrestling. It's a muscle. Learn what muscles you're using and use those. You know what I mean? Wait, I can do it like this. In this, watch me in the. So, still defensive pronation, right? Palm up, thumb up, palm up, thumb up. It's just the reason I don't like doing this is because there's not a lot of elbow flexion. I'm just rotating, which I'm not a big fan of just rotating. Now, just rotating, all the weight is in my hand, right? So I'm holding onto this bar. So on defensive pronation, which we're doing here, people, like I said, can go way heavier because there's other muscles aiding in defensive pronation. It's not just your pronator, there's other muscles aiding in this, right? So because defensive pronation, you go a lot heavier than you do for offensive pronation, then the odds of injury are higher. So if you're going to be doing defensive pronation, you don't want everything up in your hand because it's far away from your wrist joint. So the wrist joint's here. So if all the weight's up here in my hand, the odds of me damaging my wrist over time by doing pronation, which is not a muscle that we're supposed to be going super heavy in. So it'll spin out and damage your wrist over time. So for defensive pronation, I like to do it around the wrist. So the pressure is down here. So I'm rotating that bone and I'm not doing all the pressure above the wrist. I'm not damaging my wrist over time. Now, for offensive pronation, I'll probably use just a 25-pound, but I'll do that in my hand because it's such lightweight. It's not going to damage my joint nearly as bad as defensive pronation. If that makes any sense to you guys. Janus, I do not. But I'm done with the workout. Just kind of messing around at this point. You guys want to see this one? So they have this thing, right? So the point is, sit down on this little thing, right? And you're supposed to use 2 hands, one on this arm, or one on this one, and one on this one. And then get the weight up to here, close your hand, and then grip. But that's what everybody else does. It's really funny. When I sit here and I watch. Yeah, I gotta show you guys this. This makes me laugh every time. like I said, you're supposed to sit down, grab the weight, the bottom bar, bring it up till you get it into like closing distance. Then you rest it, the weight on your thumb. So now all the weight is resting on my thumb. So now I just grip like closing your gripper, right? But this is how everybody does some of this stuff. They get like some stupid amount of weight, right? They get like 3, 4, 5 plates on here. And they go like this. They put their fingers on it, and then they rock back, and you see their whole body go like this. To close it, they just yank the whole body back. So look, I don't even need my thumbs down. It's just like a deadlift. But because they have their hands here as they're doing it, they'll think they're gripping it. It's just hilarious. Because if they can't do it in their hands, and they're not working their grip, they're just deadlifting it up. So yeah, you're supposed to just here, keeping your hand, close it, like a grip. Like that. This right there, I can swing the machine from my. I was sweating on the machine from my hair tonight. I was thinking, I miss the days when benches were sweaty. Everyone wants 10 fans, hosing near, and never touched 45-pound plate. All right, guys. Well, I think the grocery store, well, the gym here closes in 20 minutes. So I'm going to head out, I think. Well, I mean, I'll take you guys with me. But yeah, go get my protein shake. It's like customary. Like it's almost a nervous tick at this point. When I leave here, I have to buy a protein shake. So at least I feel like I'm being productive, you know? Protein shakes are only $5. Not too bad. Not too bad. Right on the bill. I'll take you guys with me here. Go see Ian, the owner. We'll walk out and do a little talk and say goodbye. What's it, 124 minutes? Not bad. I'm not a big fan of the flavors we have right now for protein. We got cupcakes or Twinkies. They're MREs I love, but the flavors are Hostess Cupcake or Hostess Twinkies. Funny. Sir? Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Guys, once again, still live on YouTube, but Powerhouse, you guys come here, see Ian, Ukaifa, all the specialized equipment, just redid the whole floor. Oh, okay. Huh. Now, Ian's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And the thing I like about this gym the most is that it's not busy intentionally. He's even raising the prices to not have it be busy, which is great. Because there's 4 gyms in my city, and the other 3 are just packed full of high school kids and broccoli-haired kids, and it's like they show up in packs of 5, don't even know what they're doing. They're all sitting on their phones, just laughing, and then it's just so busy. So this gym is like, it's not a secret. People know about it, but he's upping the price for new people. But for people that are grandfathered in, it's still cheap. It's only like $20 a month. I think it's $40 a month or something for new people. Good. Keep them away from me so I can have all the space to film. Oh, sorry. Sorry if you guys will see me. Whew. All right. Here. Let's do our final talks here. Shut her down before I go to the gym. To the gym. Before I go to the grocery store. Appreciate you guys hanging out. So I'm not going to get into why I'm back and why I'm motivated. I'm sorry, it's slanted right now. You guys are on top of my car. My car's this parking lot slanted, so you guys are slanted. I don't know how to. It's a little better. Yeah, I'm not going to get into the why I'm back to training, but I will say that this one is super powerful. This reasoning, and I feel extremely motivated. And I'm really excited about this one and about staying after it. And like I said, it's not just arm wrestling training. Like I'm trying to be very proactive in multiple facets of my life, from training to dealing with my team to work to money to cleanliness and cleaning, and I don't know, everything, right? That's why I'm trying to get the YouTube thing going again and Twitch thing, and I just want to get back to my best version and surpass that in all ways. You know what I mean? I'm just tired of being a piece of crap. I'm tired of sitting around self-loathing and just letting everything affect me. So there's some more specific secret reasons, but I find that if I tell people these secret reasons, they try to talk me out of them or change them or this and stuff, which is weird. So I'm holding it tight. My motivation. Somebody recently told me that Derek found his feather. He's like Dumbo that found his feather. It was a great metaphor, right? This thing I found that's super powerful to me. I'm clinging onto it. It's my feather, right? For those of you guys who don't know Dumbo, right? He didn't think he could fly. He got a feather. He thought the feather was magic, so the feather made him fly when he could fly the whole time, but he thought it was the feather. Same thing. I have my feather right now. Maybe I can fly the entire time, right? I've gotten a little air before, but I'm going to hold on to this feather for now, and we'll see where it takes me. So I'm not going to be getting too deeply with people about the why, but I'm here, and I'm super motivated right now. So, sorry, there's a quick 40 grams of protein. Either way, guys, I'm going to sign off here. If you guys ever want to chop it up with me, I am in Devin's Forum Discord chat. If you want to post a link in here, you guys come kick it with me, Devin, DF. There's a bunch of people in here. That's where I'm usually chopping it up. If not, I'm going to try to haul ass out of here, go to the grocery store, then head home and hop on Twitch. And so you guys want to hang out with me while I play some video games? I've been working really hard on getting good at Apex because I've been a loser the past few months. I've been doing nothing but playing video games. So I've been pretty good. So if you guys want to chop it up with me, I'll be on Twitch. Hopefully DF can also share the link for the Twitch. He'll be in there helping run the chat as well. Practice. I think I'll try to stream practice this week. Yeah, once a month, my team will be going to Project Redlands. It's a nightclub / bar in Redlands that I used to work. We'll be hosting practices there once a month, which is fun. There's food, drinks, music, all types of DJs, and it's like a market night type of thing. A lot of fun. So we'll be there. The other 3 weekends of the month, my team will be practicing at Grandma's house, our OG practice. Man, sorry, I'm burping. That's all I think I can tell you guys, man. That's all I got. Feeling good though. Numbers are going up, weights getting consistent. So out of shape. I got to get this cardio thing in. All right, next time you guys remind me, be like, Derek, go do 15 minutes of cardio, which will be hilarious if you guys stay live with me while I'm doing cardio, because your boy's going to die trying to talk to you. Super chats only. If I'm on the treadmill, I'll be answering super chats only. I'll just be so dead. I'll be like, my cardiovascular, it would be so out of shape. That would be hilarious though. But either way, guys, love you to death. Thank you for supporting me always. Thank you guys for being here. And hopefully we'll stay consistent with this, keep it growing. If you guys can share this or let anybody know about it, that'd be awesome. Yeah, trying to get all this going again. Yeah, I know, two heads are better than one. All the things, putting your brain to it. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow I can kind of predict the gym time though. Tomorrow, because I have to work, we will be going to the gym at about. I have to be home by 7:45, so around 5 to 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Around 5 to 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time will be the time I go to the gym tomorrow. So there you go, 5 to 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. See you.